Watch out, watch out, watch out. I think this track is the most dangerous track ever.
Yes, it's the most. Today we are going to be checking out 10th Motorsport. There's nothing like it. This is Mount Panorama. This is Bathurst. And this is our first time actually diving into something like this. And let's get right into the video, guys. So before getting right into the video, we are going to be doing a little, research to know what we are up for. Mount Panorama Circuit officially is a motor racing track located in Bathurst, New South Wales, Australia. It is situated on Mount Panorama and is best known as the home of Bathurst 1000 motor race held each October.
Wow.
So it's going to be held this year.
This October. So, yeah.
And the Bathurst 12 hours event held February. Wow. The track which is used as public road. Okay, it's also used as public road where no racing events have been run, with many residents which can only be accessed from the circuit. And this is what it looks like. Oh wow.
That's huge.
Really huge. Okay. We have a little knowledge of what we are about to see today. And let's go.
Alright. Sunny day.
The suspense. There's a suspense. Mount Panorama, Bathurst, south of Australia.
What's he about to do? Okay.
Okay. Oh, he's drawing the track.
I think so.
Circuit. As I say.
You know what? You never forget it.
Mm-hmm.
You never forget it because there's nothing like it. This is Mount Panorama. This is Bathurst.
As soon as you head out on this mountain, it is total commitment for every single millimetre.
Looks like last cars are gridded up now.
If you can't make the judgment call 120 metres into 1,000 kilometres to just be a little bit sensible, don't start the race.
Super Cheap Auto Bathurst 1000 erupts.
And the charge to turn one.
Okay, it's a great corner, second gear. The engine's right in its sweet spot. But remember, whilst you've got to carry mid-corner speed and use that exit curb, you want to get to 100% throttle early, so don't get too greedy. Don't get caught up in the moment. The moment is 6 hours later.
Side by side.
Okay, it's 6 hours later. So they're driving the circuit for
over 6 hours. Is this like an elimination race where you have to eliminate every single person before you move to the next?
We'll get to find out.
If I can offer you one free bit of advice, every single time you exit the pit lane, you grab your belts and you tighten them. And every other lap you think of it, you tighten them again. And after a pit stop, whether they've changed the brake pads or not, tattoo it under your eyelids. Pump the brake pedal, because if they put the pads in and you forget, fuel on the road, you're a goner. Yeah, Griffin's Bend, right? It's one of the toughest on the circuit. If you don't get this one right, psychologically, you're gone for the rest of the lap. It's about 260 on the way in, remember? And you've got to knock off 130 k's an hour. But you've got to do that on the bumps on the way in. But let me give you a tip. When you're changing for Griffin's Bend, either make the commitment or get the hell out of it. We're approaching the cutting. If I can't tell you anything simpler than this, there is one racing line up there. Make sure you're on the trend.
I honestly felt that was on my face.
To begin with, the track is a bit narrow.
Ouch.
for the
I
number
had a
of...
mad heart attack.
God forbid. Sorry. The
I was
track is
expecting
a
that.
bit narrow for the number of cars that is trying to access at the given time.
Yeah.
There's like, look at this road, like it's bent and it's quite. I know these are things the driver sees, survey, and okay, yeah, I want to be part of it, but what? It's crazy. It's crazy, and I had a, okay.
Tracks, there is no room to put your front right tyre even a foot outside of where it needs to be.
I just talked about it
There's
now.
a jam there.
This bend, with the speed they are coming in with.
There's bumps there. Like, bro, there's a bump on the road.
When we come up to Reed Park, you need to hug the wall. Put the car right over there, hard on the wall, but be careful, don't overuse the...
What do you mean bodyguard? Do you know the kind of focus you have to be on for you to...
Put it right across the wall.
But not... There shouldn't be an impact on the wall. And people do these sports and people enroll.
I don't think it is people. They're aliens. Because I know I don't have that kind of...
I know I heard him say there's bumps, but I was like, maybe I didn't hear where. But there's actually bumps on his speeding. This is the craziest I've seen. We've seen Isles of Man. We've seen how it's bike actually, but we've seen how spacious the road has.
Remember what he said at the beginning? He said, if you can't, don't start.
We've seen NASCAR, we've seen F1, but this is
insane.
So much rules you have to always put into consideration while riding. I can't even...
Curb on the inside. It'll feed you into the wall.
Driver here.
This is a great part of the circuit where we go from going up the hill and we transform to going down the hills. And no more beautiful sight than your revs in front of you. Bang, 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 bang.
The revs in front of you.
So we're out of Reed Park and now we're going to head down to that damn grate, right? It's a horrible, dirty drain up against the wall on the right-hand side of the circuit. Now, the problem here is you've got to commit really, really early. And you don't know, because nowhere in Australia does your front tyre and your car get more downward load than at the grate. You don't know way back then if your power steering is going to suffer it or it's going to give up and feed you into the fence.
It's a drain.
You know that drain?
Yes.
So if you hit it,
So we've
it's going to
got
cost
through
you...
the grate. We're now heading
It's
through
fatal.
Sulman to McPhillamy Park. This is Mount Panorama. This is where you need to be thinking corners ahead of where you are. You can't see the roadway up ahead, but you're going to average from the cutting all the way to Skyline around 200 kilometres an hour. This ain't kids' play.
Oh, big moment.
So you've got through the top of the mountain, you've done the tough driver stuff. Now, throw that bit away, you're going to be a ballerina.
That's the view from Skyline. Go for broke time.
You're going to need to dance all the way down through the S's
The descent starts.
until you arrive at the dipper. And when you get to the dipper, yeah, sure, it looks really cool with two wheels hanging up in the
These are
air.
really
You can't get the
obstacles.
side, can you, with two wheels in the air? Get the thing back on the deck, and the moment your rear tyre hits the ground is the same moment your right foot hits the firewall. Now weave through the concrete walls, but don't get too clever and trying to get an inch away from them. There's nothing to be gained by doing that. Forest elbow. This is the second time and the only other time in the lap that you're not going to feel your front tyres. You're going to come over the little crest there, downhill, and 1.5 tons she won't want to pull up. Oh, look at this! So this is where you need to be really measured, slow it up, because your big drama here is going to be understeer. The car does not want to turn there.
They're tagging.
For goodness sake, be aware of what's going on around you. If there's one gap you can leave open for your competitors, it's right there. Think about this. You need to either position yourself out right commit yourself to Conrod Straight and your top speed, or you're going to need to defend, because that is one of the great spots for attack. And if you're going to defend, there is nothing surer you are going to compromise your straight line speed. So if you're going to defend, you defend. You block him, you pull him up, so you get your foot to the gas first.
This is wild. This is as fast as it gets.
300 kilometres an
Wow.
hour.
Now, I don't care what cars you've driven in your career or where you've driven them. There is nowhere else that you're going to go where a tonne and a half of race car at 300 kilometres an hour actually feels like a tonne and a half of race car at 300 kilometres an hour. And you're approaching what is the fastest corner in Australian motorsport, the Chase. You want a tough bit of roadway? That's it. You want to talk about commitment? This is it. You come down here and you'll see there's a metre of tarmac that's been laid down on the left-hand side of that for you to use every single millimetre of it. If for one lap you do not go out there and use that,
I do not know why people see sport like this and enroll. This is unlike any other motorsport, motor racing, or I've seen before. This is like a racing with obstacle there for you to, to try to avoid.
I think this track is the most dangerous track ever.
Yes, it's the most.
The track is literally out there to
Ruin
unalive
you. And people say, your Australians are crazy. Man,
Look at this dude.
the way cars are flipping.
That is an almighty crash.
you're going to compromise your lap time and compromise your result. So you need to use that every lap. And why do you need to do that? You need to get the car around there. At 300 kilometres an hour, do not lift your right foot off the throttle until the car is squared up, and when it is, and only then, you put your foot on the brake and you push it so damn hard that you want to bend the brake pedal.
Someone people remember all of these things in the whole denseness
I'll definitely forget once
of riding.
once the ride starts.
This is huge in Australian motorsport.
Watch out, thank God.
Last corner. So you've got 6 kilometres of the 6.213 kilometre circuit done. Do not get it wrong here.
This kid is going to win this thing today.
Finish the job right now.
Will Davison might get this done. Nothing in it.
Yeah.
He wins it by a car length.
So that defines this mountain. That defines this race. Do you want to win it? Everyone wants to win it.
Yeah. I want to win.
If you can't first beat the mountain, you will never win this race.
It's not just about riding. It's not just about riding. It's about riding, remembering, and
I feel like anyone that can drive in this mountain can literally drive anywhere.
why would someone want to ride in that mountain to begin with? Why do you want to do that?
It's so great. It's so amazing. I love it. I love it.
Can you do something like? Can you enroll on something like this?
No, definitely. I'm not that insane.
Because the way you're saying you love it, I just want to confirm.
No, I love the sport. Just that I'm not the person for it.
You know, I always say the Australians are calm and everything. I'm so sorry if you've had me say that 1 or 2 times, but you guys are crazy for real. Because I can't imagine normal person going through something like, as a wife, I won't allow my husband try or dare or even think about it for real. Because it's very risky. Really risky. You can see cars turning into papers.
Like literally.
Literally. Cars just...
Fumbling.
This is crazy for real, man. But it's so fun
But
to watch.
It is sport.
Yeah, it's a sport.
Watching. Because
But not joining, you know.
I think maybe when I get the mind.
Can never, not with me. Please let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. Do not hesitate to like, subscribe. I'll see you on our next one. Bye, guys.